There. Well, it's getting to be that time of year again. I gotta start thinking about going back to work. That's a pretty good snow melt lately here around here, and so I should be able to get into the greenhouses and start setting up benches and digging out landscaping equipment and getting all that stuff ready for another season. Hopefully this year will be a little better than last year. Things weren't too smooth, what with the economy and everything. But I don't know, we'll see. Just the prospect of things starting to grow and getting into the garden here at home always kind of holds a certain amount of excitement for me after a long, cold Iowa winter. Unfortunately, though, it's getting to be another time of year that doesn't hold that much excitement for me. In a little while, I'm fine folks down to what I consider to be an unconstitutional government entity called the IRS. They're going to want me to pony up for services rendered by the government of the US of A. More and more, you know, it just seems to get to be a bitter pill to swallow to do so. I ain't sure I'm getting my money's worth. Now, don't get me wrong. If I thought I could earmark my tax dollars to go to the young men and women that are and have risked their lives or given their lives for the freedom that I have in this country, I would. But it just seems sadly that isn't the case. Seems I got a small stake in some big banks, brokerage firms out east. Hell, I even got a small stake in a couple of car manufacturing companies too. Hell, if I was to go belly up, are they going to come running to bail me out? I don't fucking think so. Not to mention the fact, helping to pay for lifetime health care, retirement, personal security for so-called public servants that call Washington, D.C. their home. I don't know, it just, things are just pissing me off here lately. Getting sick of it. I guess the only consolation I got is the fact that if this whole world goes to hell in a handbasket, them fat cats that got us to this point would be helpless little toads that can't take care of themselves. At least my wife and I will be out there with a shovel and a spade turning over a piece of dirt or a piece of sod to throw a seed in the ground so we can eat. I ain't yet seen one of them fancy son of a bitches eat a suit, chauffeur-driven limo, or a big fancy mansion. Hope they don't come running to me when they's hungry. Well, enough of that rant. Wife and I decided after over 30 years of marriage we should get us a will made out. Went in yesterday to sign everything, make sure the T's were crossed and the I's dotted and all that. That's when I realized I didn't mention any of you in it. Just our 2 daughters and 3 grandkids. Well, I guess I can apologize for that oversight, but if you want to come by and piss on my grave for leaving you out, that's fine with me. Just do me one favor though. Stop and buy some beer and drink it first. And then when you're all done pissing on my grave, if you'd be so kind as to leave a cold one on my grave when you leave, I'd appreciate it. I heard it's tough to get a cold beer in hell. Well, have a good one. I think I'm going to go stoke up the fire and just think about it. See ya.